Yeah, check back later. We're waiting for more people, guys. I can see what you guys are saying, so if you guys want to interact, go ahead. Right now, we're trying to do an interview. This is somebody that was with me. If you guys have seen my video that I posted up in January, where I was kind of talking about some things, and there's other people who also experienced what I experienced. Sitting next to me, I'm not showing her face for obvious reasons. She was a witness who experienced what I encountered in the mountains of Oregon. We encountered something, what would you say, not human?
Yeah.
Not human. And we're coming on here because people were really requesting that I would talk with somebody, and she's being brave coming on right now to talk about what we experienced up there. So this is a chance for you guys to ask questions, and I can ask her questions if you guys like what it was like, what was going through her mind, when it was. This took place back in August that we encountered this. We were up at a place, we're not going to give the name of the place, but we'll tell you it was in the mountains of Oregon. And we can tell you that when we were up there, we were gonna watch it was the meteor shower going on in the beginning, I'd say close to the mid-August, and we were going up there, and it's the hottest point, it's the hottest temperatures of the summer too at this point too, right? And so we weren't going out until night because it's like 110 degrees plus, and so we would go out and do stuff in the evening, and I was just up here visiting. And so, we went up to the mountains, and we were just playing around up there. And we take a Ouija board, and we were playing with that. And then the next day, we go to the coast. Nothing happened with that, and we didn't bring it the next time. And the next time, we were going to watch the meteor shower, and some weird things started taking place when we were watching the meteor shower, right?
Right.
And so when we were watching the meteor shower, what happened? What time of night was that? Wasn't it about 3:40 a.m. when this took place? So 3:40 in the morning, we're going to go take a blanket, and we're going to go with about 10 of us, 11 of us were there? About 10 or 11 people. This is just one of the people that was with me. We go up there, and as we were going to go up to this spot, there was something that she encountered. What was it that you encountered? From what you can remember, because you're the one who was the first one to see what this creature was, whatever it was, and it scared you half to death. You, again, recently fought cancer, so when I seen you running for your life, it was obviously something serious. So without thought, we all followed your direction and got in the car. And what was it that you remember seeing?
Big bright round light, 15 foot tall, no?
15 feet tall?
Yeah.
It was tall, right?
Real bright, would blind you light. No face, no body.
And you couldn't describe really, but it was like a black figure, and it was really big.
Yeah.
And it had light radiating from it. And when we got in the car, I didn't believe her, so I drove the car in a circle, and I pointed my high beams towards where she's seen this, and I didn't believe it was going to be anything. I thought we were just spooked out because it's 3:30 in the morning. We were in the mountains of Oregon. I'm going to tell you guys, I definitely seen something. The light turned on, and it really started. It like came up. It was like it's laying in the ground, and it came up, guys, and it started charging towards everyone. There was two cars full of people, but we all were so scared. We jumped in my car, right?
Right.
All of us, all 10, 11 of us jumped in my little BMW, and we didn't know what was going on, but we knew something. We weren't alone up there. And this light stands up really tall, really big, because I don't normally run from anything. And we were outnumbering this thing 10 to 11 to 1. But it stood so tall, and the way it moved was like it didn't have human body motion, like human like characteristic type motion, how it moved. It wasn't something we've encountered ever in our life or seen. So it's really hard to describe it, but what we experienced was nothing but paranormal, right? You could say paranormal. And so we noticed this thing chased us, right? And it chased us not too far, but as we drove off, it went, what, how many feet would you say? And it stopped? Like 100? 200?
About 200.
About 200 feet, followed us, and it stops. Like there's something it didn't want to... It's like it's guarding something, and it didn't want us there. That's what we can tell you right now. Hey, sorry to interrupt, guys, but you know how it goes. I just want to first say thank you for viewing. This is an awesome interview. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Don't forget to check out my TikTok channel. There's a lot of good videos in there. And the other videos in my YouTube channel. First season 1 is out for the Exploring the Paranormal World episode 1. Next episode will be releasing Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you guys are interested in that, do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, guys. Got some bangers coming out. Don't miss it. Now let's get back to the interview. And so we've been investigating into this even until today. We've been doing it. We're trying to get truth. We're trying to get answers. Because when we encountered this, we were so scared. We had phones. We all had phones, and I was driving, so I was trying to get away. But all the other people couldn't even think to grab their phone and record this. Because the only thing going through our mind was, we're probably not going to survive this, right?
Right.
That our life was over. So we're going through this, and we're experiencing this. And gosh, if I was crazy, then I guess all 10, 11 of us would be crazy, right? With what we encountered. All of us. And they have our phones scanned, monitored, because we get weird text messages from my phone. You get them from your phone too.
Threats.
Threats. Not
if I show my face, they're gonna do something bad. They're gonna kill me, puppy.
Yep. And we're coming on here to tell you guys.
Last night they say, if I show my face and follow you, I'm gonna die.
They said that to you last night?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this, guys. I didn't even know this. They say it again, one more time.
They say, if I show my face on here and follow you, I'm gonna die soon. I didn't tell you because I don't think you believe me. I don't know.
No, I do believe you because they haven't been contacting me, but I know that they're still screening my calls because
they're there.
I've already proved to you and them that I do possess abilities that are different, right?
Yeah.
They don't want me coming forward with it, but I already have.
So just I guarantee I can't show my face.
Yeah, your face isn't on here, so you're good. I mean, shit, it's been really messing with me these past few months. I mean, I haven't even been able to live a normal life because of it.
They really messed me last night real bad.
When did they message you?
So bad.
Why didn't you tell me they messaged you?
I wasn't even going to come here. I didn't want to.
It's like they knew we were going to do this?
I can't even come in the mountain right now.
Do you think they knew we were going to do this?
No, I don't know, but they said that if I show my face with you.
On what?
They didn't say what. They just
yeah, you know why? They don't want me to have a witness. A witness creates a story to make it real.
Very long. And so... Not down here.
There's only 7 people, so you can't.
I believe what they say.
What did they say to you?
They said that if I show my face with you, or
On
follow you, of any kind, to anything to do with this, then I'm gonna die soon.
You guys heard it. this is pretty serious what we're trying to do. I deleted all the videos, and I took them all down because of threats that I was receiving.
Yeah, bad threats.
And they were pretty serious, but we're not giving up. There was too much attraction towards it, and I don't think they liked that, right?
No.
There's too much attention. I didn't really reveal anything.
Slow down.
I didn't really reveal anything. But if I don't hear anything from them and they know who they are, I'm going to get a lot more louder, as you could say, louder. I'm going to make a lot more noise, okay? So if they want to communicate with me...
Between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, they'll be on my phone. They told me that. They didn't say that. They said they'll get a hold of me between 8 and 10 tonight.
Did they tell us to go anywhere?
I'll go back to Roseburg.
Did they tell us that we need to go anywhere?
It said between 8 and 10.
Did you see all the text messages so I could see them?
Erased them.
Why would you erase them?
Maddie gets scared.
Oh, I can undelete them.
But 8 to 10.
I mean, I need to see your phone.
8 o'clock to 10, they'll be here.
Be where?
And they'll... 8 to 10, they're going to get a hold of me. I don't know how. I don't want to be here. I had to go back to Roseburg. I think on the phone, I'm not sure. I'm sure it ain't in person. You play with the knife. I'm telling you, it's really not.
I'm not playing with a life.
Yes.
They're playing with fire.
Yeah, they're playing fire, but they're gonna kill us, probably.
Not me.
Not you, but me, yeah.
No, you're protected.
Is that what they say? It's 8 o'clock, I'll show you between 10.
Well, I'm going to be staying with you tonight.
After
why didn't you tell me that earlier? You didn't tell me that until this interview.
You start saying, no, not true that. And it is.
So, you guys, someone's asking what this is. So,
believe me, because life's in danger, mine is.
So, I posted a video back in January. If you guys haven't seen it, it's not on my account anymore, but it's still up there. If you go ahead and look up Thomas LaRock, it's an 8-minute video, and I'm saying some stuff. This is a person who was with me when it all began, and she's been with me through it all. These people, or these beings, are really worried about us talking about what we experienced in August.
Yes.
We are not allowed to talk about what we experienced, but they're not giving us answers, so we're coming on here to make noise. What we're talking about is something that took place in our life that has forever changed us. Something that has completely changed our outlook on this reality that we supposedly live in on this planet. That we are not alone. There's definitely something out there, and they are amongst us, and they are in secret. And they have a lot of those who work for them that are everywhere. We've encountered them. We've been chased by them because we're getting too close to finding out the truth. These things that we speak about have not revealed themselves to us but once. You can call them the Men in Black. They have a secret society. They are the elite, and they have the ability to contact us through our phones, and they have the ability to screen our text messages. They have the ability to know our every move, and it's really disturbing. And I have a witness here who can testify that she has had the same experiences that I've had. And not only is it just with her, there's others, right?
Yeah.
There's many others.
Like 12 of us.
There's 12 of us.
And they're all scared to go back there.
And what they told me, and what they've told you, is that I possess these abilities or powers that I'm not even really truly aware of. And that's why they're more hesitant with dealing with me and trying to get people to... they're saying I've done things that go against... What would you say? I could do things that just go against normal...
Yeah.
Normal?
More than normal.
More than normal, okay. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy stuff, and I made a video that was just trying to get them to back off. So when I created the video that I created like a few months ago, it was kind of scripted. It was kind of like for entertainment, but at the same time like a cry for help. Trying to get we just wanted to get some attention, so maybe perhaps they backed off, but it didn't work, did it?
No.
They're still conversating with us. They're still talking to us.
It's worse.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
So now we're coming on here, and luckily there's not thousands of people watching like right now, so I feel more comfortable about talking. But the last time I had lives that a lot of people were coming and viewing, I was getting calls all night, every minute, and weird things were happening to my phone. A lot of intimidation. They use a lot of intimidating tactics to get us to shut up, right?
Yeah.
They'll even send people that have cars to come to our house or follow us, and they take pictures of us, correct?
Yeah.
And the kids, the teens who also encountered it, they get, yeah, so we're completely on guard 24/7, 7 days a week. And so we're coming on here pretty brave. She's not showing her face, but I am.
No.
Because
Keep looking at it there.
because I know what I'm capable of, but I'm not going to share it on
Well, I'm
this.
not capable of it. So.
And they know what they're dealing with as well with me, and they know my purpose is to find out true answers. Do I know all the answers? I feel like I do, but I need to have more insurance, more closure. I need to know for sure, but my gut, I feel like I know what we're dealing with. But I can't come on here and say exactly without absolute positive proof that I know that I'm right. But do you have any theories of what we might be encountering? I can't even explain what it was that we seen on that mountain and why us. And they tell me that I am the reason that
we keep going back.
well, look,
Something just drags us back up there.
because nobody's going to believe us without solid proof, evident proof.
Yeah.
And so we keep going back up there to investigate further. So, yeah. We're crazy, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because we keep going back up there where we had this encounter, guys. And
every
time we go up there, we do have some strange encounters.
Yeah. Every time.
Every time. There one night, the other night we went up there, and there was like this green laser that turned on in front of our car. We had a van and a car up there full of people, and something with a green laser shot it right in front of our cars into the woods and into the trees, and it like spinned in circles, and they're really strong lasers that I've never seen before. Have you?
No.
And it turned on, and then the people like ran off or moved, just disappeared. We didn't see any. What's weird is they're so fast, we can never get a good look at them.
Faster than light.
Faster than light, I would agree. It's really hard to get a look at them, and it's really hard to record them because they're so fast, so quick.
Every time I get the camera, they're off. Done.
And it's like they know when we're recording and when we're not. So they're really intelligent. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they've also proven to me that they know what's going on, because we would have conversations and we would go places, and then later on we would get text messages of them telling us, when there's no one around us, every word that we've said, and we're like, okay, how is this possible that this person's texting us that knows the exact conversation that we had in the car somewhere, that it was only you and I in the car, and we would have a conversation, and they would text me on my phone that evening exactly every word that we said amongst each other. And so I know you wouldn't do that to me, and I wouldn't do that to you, because we're both affected by this, and that would be I'm not gonna threaten my friend with threats to harm, any threat type of harm. And that's what we're receiving. We're receiving threats of harm if we come forward, if we talk about what we experience. And what I really feel like is crossing the line is giving their location, where they are. I feel like that is absolutely no, we cannot do. We can't give their location away. We can't give away the facts that we know, because they have a base, and we know they do. We're well aware of them having a base, and it's underground. But we can't give coordinates to where it is to find this, because then we most likely would probably not exist anymore, right? And I think we would have to stop going and doing our little investigating. But we're coming on here. We're trying to share with a small group. I'm kind of more comfortable with it being smaller. It's only 6 people. So if it was more into the thousands, I think they would probably be pretty upset with that. So I feel more comfortable talking about it, and it feels good to get it off our chest, because what we encountered is keeping us up at night. Like, I can't, you're telling me you can't sleep over it.
No. I feel like it's in my mind. I mean, in my control of me.
Trying to control
They
it.
take me over.
So it's really interesting things that have been going on, and none of this has ever happened until August, correct? We've never had encounters like this until then.
No.
So if you guys have any questions for us, we're gonna probably wrap this up for now, and maybe plan a live event that we can get more organized, so we can get maybe more people to tune in, and we'll talk more about some of the things. See, we got to be careful with what we talk about, because if we talk too much or say too much and get too much attention on ourselves, we could be really asking for trouble that we don't need.
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen.
But we're sharing a little bit so people can find out that there's more going on around us than we could ever imagine. And the news isn't talking about it. The social media is not talking about what we've seen. There's nothing. I've never seen anything talking about what we've encountered. It's totally foreign to all people, and we're trying to share it, and it's really big. When I first encountered this, the first thought through my mind is, if we survive through this, we're going to be pretty well known, recognized, right? Like history changing. Like, that's what went through my mind when we were running from them.
Me too.
Like, if we survive through this, even we made it pretty far. How many months has it been?
Seven.
So we're about 30 miles from them, so it doesn't feel good being that close to where they are either. It's so convenient for us to go and check it out. And do you remember the time that they told me to go somewhere, or should we not talk too much about it?
Yeah, what?
Not right now.
No.
So we'll save that for another time, but we'll come back on here and we'll tell you guys about a time that they contacted me and they asked me if I could show them my abilities, to go on an adventure, because we went on an adventure, and when we went on these adventures, weird things happened. And so they just told us, okay, show us what you could do. Go on another adventure, and we're not going to give you the coordinates or the location, but you're going to find out. And we went there without them giving any instructions. And another thing, when I tried to practice it, do you remember how many times I've been able to locate where you are?
Yeah.
Tell them.
You find me no matter where I go. You're always...
I have remote viewing, you guys.
You
I can see things.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to work and practice on it and
I
strengthen
can't
it
hide
more.
from you.
And what I believe is that our government or someone up there high has discovered that I have these gifts.
Sometimes I tell you I'm somewhere else just to see if you find me and you don't.
And I find her every time, like she said.
Every time.
She'll try to hide on purpose, and
I do.
She'll try to find a way to really get me.
Yes.
And I find you every time, correct? Without you giving me any hints.
Every time.
Without using technology, I find you.
And you always know what I'm thinking. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty weird.
It's very scary.
It is scary. It scares me too that I can do some of the things that I do, and I feel like it's just wrong for me to keep it to myself. So I try to come on here, share a little bit, but be careful. Like, don't cross the line. And I feel like the line is just saying I know more of their agenda, and sharing that is like what I can't share, their agenda, what they're planning, and I just feel like I can't give away their location, and it's like I know what I can share and what I can't share. It's really weird. And if we get too much attention, we're asking for trouble, correct? Because of that last video, weren't they even texting you? You didn't even know about it. You weren't even aware.
No.
When I made that video in January, but remember, they were bugging you and calling you when I did that. They weren't happy with it.
No.
And now they're telling you that they're contacting you last night, which I had no knowledge of.
I didn't tell you.
What time of day or night was it when they text you?
3:40.
3:40 a.m. See, they really, that's a hint, you guys, that
They tell me at night at 8 and 10 they'll get a hold of me. I don't know why.
It's creepy. It's really
Scary.
It's really scary, guys. And this is what we've been dealing with for 8 months now.
Getting worse.
Going on 9 months. So it's like, when we were going through that, I thought the world was ending, honestly. When we first encountered that, weren't you feeling like the world was about to end?
Yes.
Like, we encountered these things that aren't human, and it's just like, they're trying to get us to go on these missions, and at first I didn't understand what these things were that they were wanting me to do, but I started to find out that they were trying to use my gifts for their own agenda, their own personal agenda, and it seemed pretty dark, and so we disconnected ourselves from them, but they still managed to not disconnect themselves from us. Like, we try to disconnect, but they don't allow that to happen, right? And we've never seen them but the time on the mountain, and it's really like hard to really, and they weren't ghosts. It was more like they were like,
they're like aliens or something.
Aliens, like they were definitely non-human, but they weren't ghosts, they weren't spirits. These things are more
like
intellectual. They're able to text our phones.
Ghosts there too, but they look like aliens.
Yes, and it's like they discovered what we can do, because we can open up. Like, it almost seems like we can open up portals, like realms, right?
Yeah.
We're in Oregon, and this is all taking place in Oregon, the mountains of Oregon.
Okay.
So, we're going to wrap it up, guys. If you guys are interested in more, make sure to follow. And we'll go live again this evening, maybe. We'll go out somewhere and we'll test these things that we've.
You can have part 2.
Yeah. No, we'll have a lot of parts. This is episode 1 live that we're doing. Not a lot of people on here because I haven't really been on here a lot. So yeah. I wish you were with me when I had thousands of viewers. Maybe it's good that you weren't with me, because I probably would have got us in a lot of trouble. We tend to get ourselves in some trouble.
Yeah.
We're pretty dumb when it comes to that. Thank you for those of you that are telling us to be careful. We try.
Yeah.
You feel pretty safe with me, right? Seems like a lot of people feel safe with me, but the weird thing is I don't know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they haven't stopped, guys. They just contacted her last night, threatening her that she better not show herself. Like they knew I was gonna do this today. It sounds like they knew by giving you a warning.
They knew he was gonna do something. I'm not sure if they knew. But
they knew I was up to something.
Yeah.
Because I was asking her to come here today.
They don't want me around you. I don't think too much.
They don't want her around me, and she's somebody that encountered this with me, and yeah.
It's scary.
It's scary. You want a drink of water? So they're asking us some questions before we go. So we'll take a few questions, and we're going to have to wrap this up in the next few minutes. Yeah, we are definitely trying to tell you guys the truth. I feel like if our life might be on the line, I'd like to at least get what we experienced and the truth out there, or what we did and what we lived was for nothing, you know. I mean, I want to have a meaningful life, and what I encountered, I feel like would be a sin for me to keep to myself. It's not fair. But at the same time, we're not trying to cause mass panic or mass hysteria. We're just trying to explain what we encountered. And tell you that we don't have all the answers. We have some, but we're still barely scratching the surface of what we know. There's a lot of unknown to our reality. And I'm going to tell you what I've discovered is that our reality is a lie. Would you agree?
Yes.
After what we encountered? Yeah. It's a lie. And it's like they have this agenda to keep us all focused on what they have us to focus on. But there's so much more to our reality than that we really know. And that's the secret weapon that they see that I have. Yeah, go ahead. You can get up whenever you like. But we appreciate the any one of you that have been able to come in and interact with us this evening. Any other questions you guys may have? We're about to get off soon. I appreciate you. They just said, do not let make afraid, believing on yourself in your life. Stay in prayer, and the truth is in you. That was pretty nice of them.
You knew everything they told me, you'd be scared.
Oh, yeah.
No joke deal.
Oh, I wouldn't be scared. They would be.
I wouldn't go back.
They would be afraid for us. We believe that they are not ghosts. We believe that they are definitely 100% alien to us. We can't tell you what they are. Go ahead, tell me. They want to hear it.
You remember the night when you see the woman?
Oh yeah, the woman that was hiding her headlights. Her headlights with paper. Yes, they mentioned something about that. They told me
they was gonna kill. They told us they're gonna kill us that night. They didn't do it because I had kids in the car. I swear to God, they did.
See you guys.
I'm not joking.
What else did they tell you?
Getting scared to go over there.
What else did they tell you?
They want me to stay away from you.
Yeah, because you know why?
They think you're the trouble one. Never told me.
You know why I'm the trouble one? Because I'm a threat to them.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They know my power and they know my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They're threatened by me. So they try to use scare tactics to get you to back off from me.
Yes, already threatened me. Real bad. Like a lot. They know what car I'm in. They know that I changed my car.
They know that you changed your car?
They don't think I broke down. I really didn't, but they know I didn't.
Wait, what? They know you didn't break down? And you didn't? So they knew the truth?
I told everybody I broke down, but really I didn't.
Really? And they told
me I didn't break down.
Really?
Yeah. And I swear to God, they know everything about me in your life. What about the kids?
What else did they tell you? Anything about me?
Yeah, they say it's you. They want to come up there. They didn't know me.
Wait, they don't want you up there?
No, they think it's your idea to keep coming up there. Not mine. Told me that.
Why did they tell you that?
I don't know. They think you're at power, I guess, or something.
My power? They know I'm trying to strengthen it?
Probably.
There's a location that I do feel when I'm there, I do feel like I'm more, it's almost like it's a
Spin on my stars.
have you ever seen Star Wars? That's the best, the nearest thing I can describe the Force. And it feels like there's this force that I feel like being in a certain,
Yeah.
I feel like where we go is like there, it's like a holy, they're like, it's a powerful place. And it's like you could take the energy from that place, and they know that I discovered that. And so I go there and I use that to strengthen my own self, and I discovered a secret that they don't want me to know, but I already know. And when I have more people around me, it strengthens it even more. So they try to cut off those connections because
I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Because when we're together, working together, it makes us more stronger, more powerful, and we can do more together, and we can figure out more truth. It's like we can find more answers, and we can also have more awareness. Like, remember, for instance, I don't want to say too much, but when we encountered them the first night, I knew that they know that I knew that they knew that I knew they were coming onto us. They were going to try to chase us. They knew I already knew. And I could tell.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They don't like that because I can almost see things before they occur, before they take place. And that's when I'm stronger. And they don't communicate because I can get weak. It seems like I do when I get away and when I get disconnected, when I run, like when I went down to California.
Oh, yeah.
It weakens me, and so that's when they just like, oh, they talk to me when I'm stronger, more powerful, because they get mad, and that's when they're like, okay, we see you, just stop, or we're gonna do this to this person or someone you care, and because they know what I'm up to, and it's like they're trying to put a stop to it. And when I made that video and got a lot of attention with 0 followers, again, I had 0 followers. And they know that the power that I'm manipulating.
They didn't like that.
They didn't like that. They're like, how is he doing that? How is he getting well known without that? Why is he's taking our gift and he's using it to turn against us and expose us. And why am I doing that? Because I gave them chances. I gave them chances to communicate. I gave them chances to cooperate. And they belittle me, and that's the biggest mistake they could ever make, because I play stupid with them. Like, I don't know, but I trap them and I catch them, and they just don't know my tactics. They think they know because I show them what I allow them to see, but at the same time I'm luring them where I want them, and then I expose them. So they don't like me bringing other people into this circle, because people that watch me, they look at my eyes. It doesn't matter what's coming out of my mouth. They know that there's something that I experience. So that video that got a lot of attention, there's a lot of people, thousands of people. There's like 250,000 people that seen it. A good percentage of them, they're like, okay, there's something behind this. There's some meaning behind it. And the simple meaning was me flexing to those people that are threatening us. That video was targeted towards them. You knew I did that. Like, huh? You know I created that video to get to them, to bring them out, to get their attention, and it worked. Just like this one time, they see me interact with a police officer in this town. And they told me that night, they texted me because I haven't heard from them in a while. And I even, like, I knew they were watching me. I could feel it. And so I go up to this officer and I'm like, I get his card. And I knew they were watching. I was like, I got something to tell you, about myself. They text me later that night. And they're like, you better not talk to that cop or you're dead. And I was like, you shouldn't be giving me threats. You guys know better. And then they started threatening other people that were close to me because they knew that.
Are you off there?
Not yet. We're closing up. There's nobody watching, really. There's some people. But we have someone that wants to ask us a question before we get off. We can answer any questions if you guys have any. We're about to get off, though, because we got stuff to do.
Yeah. They playing, I don't want to sit down here.
No, you can say when I get off. But if you guys want more, let us know in the comments down below. We can go live again this evening later, but we got stuff to do, and we'll go live somewhere different.
Yeah. Scary.
Alright, we will. I will try to plan it for us to go live again in the near future. Maybe possibly this evening, but no promises, guys. Hey, don't show yourself. We all have this power, but it's just us learning and discovering a way to tap into it and learning that this world that we're living in isn't all what it's cracked out to be. There's a lot of secrets to it. But anyways, we're going to get off here now, guys. We appreciate you. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to put some music on. You guys go ahead and chill. If you want to talk amongst yourselves, you can. I got to put some stuff up, and we're going to just bail.